Hey guys, I'm just going to give it a run through the high fidelity version of the app that I've done so far. Still kind of working on it. It seems like, yeah, a bit of a work in progress. Every time you change something, you have different ideas or, yeah. But I think it's sort of starting to look like something. I'm pretty keen to see what you guys reckon. So obviously this is like a iPhone like home screen. And you can see I've got like just done up a little icon here for the app in season. It's just like a compact version of the logo from the app, so you can click on that and it brings you to the first splash page, and you can see we have our logo and some options to sign in, like sign up, log in, or you can skip that process. So I'll go sign up. The idea is you can fill the form out and sign up, and that'll take you through to here. I think what I'll do during the walkthrough, I'll probably show what this looks like filled out, just to show that we haven't skipped over it. Like just like with this application I'm using right now, you can kind of, yeah, just fill it in. I think like because that's grayed out, it implies that you can obviously that's what you got to fill out. So I'll just fill in some like yeah, some details there. So if I can go from here, you can log in. And it's a similar process, and you can like fill that out. The idea is you fill that out and it takes through. So obviously this is our front page or our splash page, start page. Probably come up with some sort of name. I've kind of redesigned the top here a little bit. The idea is like your logo is like a like global home button. There's a setting button which is only visible from this layer, so you can only access the settings. You can't access the settings from recipes. The idea is there's no real need for it to be visible the whole time. So, and then I've got the search button here. I've maintained that layout throughout the app, so because the setting is only available on the top layer, I've replaced it through the rest of the app with a back button. So there's no point having a back button on the top layer, and I just had everything's kind of uniform. So I've also added, added these labels. I'm not sure I've had the labels before, and you can see from the colors, like you'll see more colors, but I've tried to have everything pretty much like, nice poppy sort of colors. Yeah, so, and I've used these buttons here just to be able to scroll through. I'm not really sure if it's the application I'm using to generate this. It's not overly dynamic. It's really good for mock-ups, but obviously it doesn't function exactly like an app. So here would just that would be me scrolling down. So I can scroll down. So now we're seeing all the different fruit and vegetables that are in season. Like I haven't done a whole heap of research, so I've just made this up. Obviously, it's probably not correct or whatever for the moment, but yeah, I'll scroll down, and so you can go down and you can see, like, I've tried to make the colors nice and fun and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, you get to here, and if you click in season, it takes you back to the top. I'll show you, yeah, click here and you get these recipe cards, and I've kind of redesigned this a little bit as well. So I've got just tidied up the kind of little information that we have about each meal. So you got prep time, nutrition, serves, and here like just gives you a rough idea of like a budget or cost per serve. I thought that was a handy information, like if you're looking, if you're just looking for a Monday night feed or Saturday, yeah, it's handy information anyway. So you can scroll down. So obviously these are just recipes that are all in season and all that sort of stuff. They're not specific to anything. So you see if I click back, it just takes me back to where I've clicked from. So if I go down to avocado, and if I click avocado, I now get all the avocado recipes. Yeah, and then so if I click back, it takes me to avocado, and then if I click here, it will take me back up to the very start. So that's the navigation there. I'll have a quick look at, should show me, this should take me to nutritional information. It's still going to be boring there, but I've just, yeah, I kind of left that. I thought I could kind of pretty that up during the actual presentation. I'm not sure how much time is going to be spent looking at this, so I thought I could just make one page look good and all that sort of stuff. So I come back, click on the page, and the idea is here's your recipe. I could and I've added this like favoriting function. So, and also I've taken the home button away. I've taken all that away, so it's just the recipe. I know when I've used my phone to cook recipes, and sometimes you just want as much information on the page as possible. So, and I don't know whether you'd want to. You've only got to go to one click to get to your home button anyway, so it's not too much of a whatever. I could probably add showing this isn't the bottom of the recipe, but I guess you could scroll up or scroll down to show that. But I also added this, so that's kind of like that's favorited it, and you can unfavorite as well. But the idea is there you get the solid heart to show that it's been favorited. Yeah, so you can click through. I don't think I've got the functionality there. I've got recipes for all these, but yeah. Oh, there's some other bits and pieces. So if I go home, this would be, I've added, this is a search. It just kind of takes away everything from the background, and you've just got up here like your little search bar. You can back straight out of it, or you can click search, and then I've just got, if you click up here, I've just filled in some. So you've got any search results with the word pumpkin in it. So, and I've also I looked at how Google displays their automatic like search results or whatever, or suggested search results, and it bolds everything after the search query. I guess I could take this search functionality even further by, what would happen if you clicked return without clicking one of those things, whether there'd be more results or, just following a link to a thing or whatever. But yeah, you can see I'm already up to 7.5 minutes and I'm still rambling on. So the 4 minutes is not gonna have a lot of time to explain stuff. And then I've just done a little settings thing as well, which I thought we could like either fill out, or it's just there. One of the guys' suggestion was, like, what's the point in having settings if you don't actually have anything? So you can edit your profile, which I've got there, and like log out takes you back to the home screen. And then I've even got dark mode for everyone playing at home. So yeah, that's about it. I will save all the relevant, like I'll do a PDF again of all these. Like there's a whole bunch of ones that we probably won't use anymore, but I will post this to our Teams thing and upload it to YouTube, and hopefully everyone can have a look before the meeting tonight. I'll also put out, I'll discuss all that in the email. All right, thanks for your time.